hop. It just stayed along the surface, so Rivera couldn't snag it.
So an E6 puts Wagaman at first, Clifford at second. Brings up the left-handed hitting Ji-Hwan Bae. Best batting average on the team at .296. First pitch is taken for a called strike. 0-1. So Christian Arroyo leads off the game with a homer, 2 quick outs after that. Then a single and an error. Leaves 2 on base. 0-1. Ripped over to first, and it gets by Terada. Rolls into right field for a hit. Clifford rounds third. He scores. Wagaman's getting the wave home. Terada can't pick it up, and Bae gets to third base. 2 runs come in and score, and it's a 3-0 Syracuse lead.
How can you not love that hit from Ji-Hwan Bae? He finds the splitter down below the zone, rips it just inside of first. And yeah, Ward had some trouble picking up the ball. Bae's got speed. He gets to third without a throw, and both runs come in to score with 2 outs.
Bae hit that in the perfect spot. Past the diving attempt by Terada. Ward had a little trouble over by the wall there. Allowed 2 to come in and score, so the Mets go up 3-0 in the first inning. That brings up Christian Pache with a runner at third. The pitch grounded up the middle. It bounces into center field. Another hit. The Mets are swinging it well in the first inning. RBI single makes it 4-0 in the first.
Well, Buffalo might need to go out and chat with their starting pitcher, Grant Rogers, because he's only thrown 15 pitches, but most of them are getting tattooed. He's now given up at least 3 runs in each of his last 3 starts.
How about that?
Is baseball. And it's funny that, how comically he says his escape is because the Mets drive him crazy, but, that's just what baseball is.
1 out for Ji-Hwan Bae, who takes a first pitch splitter outside. I find it funny. There's a lot of comedians who will have stories of, a tough upbringing or something hard in their life that push them towards comedy. 1-0, grounded to first, Terada fields. I think you know where I'm going with
exactly.
This. He taps first, and there's 2 away. I like that his version is just being a Mets fan.
Yeah, that was it. He faces Riley Terada to start the 4th. First pitch is belted down the left field corner. Bae hustles back. He dives and makes the catch on the warning track. An impeccable grab by Ji-Hwan Bae, who gave it all he had to get the first out of this 4th inning.
I mean, to put it simply, that's a sick catch by Ji-Hwan Bae. He almost had no chance of getting to that ball until he raced it down. It was tailing away from him, moving towards the left field line, and him coming from left field, just racing over, diving, and making the catch. That helps Weisenberger out tremendously.
I mean, that's 30 to 40 feet. He had to run to go get that season. Awaits the 1-1. Lines to left field. Ji-Hwan Bae runs back this time, and he makes the head-high catch. It's the Ji-Hwan Bae inning so far, and there's 2 away. Now on the first catch that Bae had to make, he was positioned more in left center field. Coaches, after he made that diving catch, were giving him hand motion saying, hey, great grab, but also, can you play more in left field so you don't have to run that far? So Bae set up in left field, and that time, so Wagaman stands in, and here's Ji-Hwan Bae at the plate. He swings at the first pitch and fouls it away. It is 0-1. So the official ruling is a single for Wagaman, and he takes second base on an E8. A little bit of a fumble around from Jonathan Clase. Rogers in the stretch, throws home. And Bae with a half swing, pitch missed in, ball 1.
Rogers is a pitcher that relies on that defense behind him. He doesn't strike a lot of guys out, so he needs the infield and outfield to be really sharp.
Rogers has retired 11 of the last 14 as Bae rips the 1-1 pitch. Berm side foul. No one saw it coming, and now there's a mad scramble for the ball.
That's what the whole ballpark is going to look like tomorrow.
Oh, boy. Annual Education Day at the ballpark, 11:05 a.m. first pitch. So many local schools coming out. Should be a fun and loud day. 1-2. Tap foul. My mom is a teacher in the area, and she said that over the last couple of days, her students have been very excited about coming to the Syracuse Mets game. So we might be Might be having one of our most liveliest crowds.
Oh, that's for sure.
1-2 to Bay, kisses the dirt, 2-2.
Yeah, easy understatement there. I mean, the Mets could be losing 28-0, and the kids would just be screaming their heads off still.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully that doesn't happen. But.
Right. 2 balls, 2 strikes here on G1, and the pitch to the lefty is in, ball 3. Or maybe they're sitting around trying to plot, the bullpen schedule. How many pitches can
probably
they go on Wednesday? And that's probably what we were doing.
Why is the infield shifted this way? And maybe they should bring up a pinch hitter.
3-2 pitch. Base slaps it down the left field line. Mendoza hugging the line. Makes the catch, colliding into the half wall. Wagaman tags, but he won't go to third. What a catch from Mendoza in left field, who was playing pretty close to the line, understanding that Bay kept fouling pitches off that way. Read it perfectly and made the catch for the second out.
That's just a pitcher's dream right there with 1 out and a runner in scoring position. He just completely stole an out, stole an AB from Bay. Yeah, he's a guy who's been a full-time starter at first base in the major leagues. Just another experienced veteran on this team.
So here's G1 Bay. Squares the first pitch, and did that hit him? No, it did not hit him, but Bay acted like it cut his leg off.
He kind of just matrixed out of the way of that ball.
Bay smiling with his chain on. He takes a ball. It's 1-0. Well, Wagaman played 18 games with AAA St. Paul in the Twin system, 6 RBIs. He has more RBIs in 7 games with Syracuse. As Bay dribbles the next pitch foul, it's 1-1. Wagaman told us during the week in Scranton that he just felt like he was late on a lot of pitches to start the season. Was very happy to get a second chance and be with the Mets. Well, he was early on that one. Got the barrel in front. Pulled in 2 runs. Devereaux Harrison goes downhill, and Bay takes away 2-1. 8-5 Mets, home 7th. Clifford at second. Wagaman at first. 2-1. Late swing and a miss from Bay. Can't touch 91, and the count's level, 2-2. The Mets are 14-9 in this building this season. Looking to go to 15. And a pitch is popped up. Third base side, McAdoo, foul ground. Wearing number 0 in buffalo gray, he makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 19.
That brings Christian Pache up to the